Every day, children in our city awake and begin their day. Some are greeted with love and support, while others, like Justin, face their day alone. He starts his day without a pat on the back or a kind word of encouragement. Every day, a child in our community walks out the front door looking for direction. Without direction and leadership, we will lose our kids to drugs and abuse. And almost 50% of our children will not graduate from high school if they live in our urban neighborhoods. These are our community's youth, and it's our job to take responsibility and lead them. Just Lead is a response to the needs of kids like Justin and others who live in the heart of the city. This ministry, this group, was born out of a very simple idea to embrace urban youth and their families, to share with them an opportunity for a relationship with Christ, to build stronger bonds with other adults. It sounds simple, but it takes a lot of people to build these relationships. You see, Justin is an example of children all over our community who are starving for adult relationships. The right kind of love, the right kind of help can lift his spirits and give him the support he needs to get through his day. That's where we come in. That's where you and I step in and help. Too many of our young people are not making good connections. Justin isn't connecting at home, at school, or at church. Maybe it's because there's no one to connect with, or maybe it's because no one reached out. Maybe no one had time. Does Justin understand this lack of connection? Does he know his grades are hurting? Who does he turn to? You know, we all had times in our lives when we were left without direction, without guidance, no one to help lead us out of the darkness and give us hope. Now imagine that feeling as a young child. Can you imagine going through an entire day without anyone to turn to? Now, without strong leaders, without good adult leaders, there you are, without faith, without hope, and without love. Who will Justin turn to and follow? What kind of decisions do you think he will make? You know, I have to tell you, if no one steps up, there indeed will be others who will find ways to connect, to influence, and persuade. We are Just Lead. We've made it our mission to be present in our community. Some of you are aware that the scriptures show us just how important children are to Jesus. Hear him as he says, "Let the children come unto me, and don't let anything, I mean anything, get in the way of them doing so." Jesus loved children. In fact, Jesus loved neighborhood children, all neighborhood children. And he loved them so much, he blessed them. And for those of us at Just Lead, this is our model. We know what we need to do. We know how to lead. We know how to offer guidance. We know the proven methods to connect and change young lives and their families for the best. We know that it takes love, it takes faith, and it takes hope. We know what it takes to shape our children. As members of this community, we know how to be accountable to our children. For the children of our city's heart, for the future of our community, won't you help?